Good morning, everyone. Today, we will continue with the discussion of RCC lintel, that is reinforced concrete lintels. So, we will discuss some furthermore points on this RCC lintels. So, in the previous class, we have seen the schematic diagram. Okay, this diagram we have seen. I hope you are remembering this one. So, how we have constructed? First, the walls are raised. Later on, the shuttering is provided, centering is provided. Okay, shuttering, centering, and every formwork is completed. Later on, you are going to put the bars. These are the bars. Horizontal main bars at the top, at the bottom. Later on, you are going to put what? Stirrups. You are going to put the stirrups. Once all the formwork and once all the reinforcement is fixed, then you are going to put the concrete. Okay, so this is the elevation part and this is the sectional part. Okay, this is called as section. So main bars will appear as dots here, dots. Okay, the vertical stirrups will appear as this rectangle portion, the inside rectangle portion. Now this part you have understood. Okay, how actually this will appear in sight? Okay, let us go to this diagram. Can you able to see a lintel which is through lintel or continuous lintel? I hope you remember the words. One is cut lintel and another is continuous lintel. Cut lintel means what? Wherever door, wherever opening is there, there only it is there. That's all. Okay. But continuous lintel means example for that is this one. Like it is running throughout the building. Everywhere it is there. Okay. Everywhere it is there. So this is the example of cut lintel. I hope you remember the words again. Okay. This here you can see this is the example of cut lintel, but it is made up of RCC. It is made up of RCC. Okay. Now can you able to see? So by definition, what we have understood, lintel or arch is provided wherever there is a opening below. Can you able to see? This is one typical. I think it is a bathroom. Okay. This is a passage. Okay. So like that, wherever opening is there, above that lintel will come. What will happen? Again after construction there may be some another wall which is coming. So can you able to see? So this is the lintel. Above that there is a wall, no? Yes, it is the wall here. It is a wall here. Okay. So what is the function of lintel? Lintel will transfer this load to the walls, side to the walls. So here there is a opening. Yes, it is a opening. Here there is a opening. Yes, there is a opening. Like this it is there. Now what we are discussing? Construction of this RCC lintel. Okay, now how exactly they are doing? They are first making this formwork. This white color board is there, no? This is the formwork. Okay, formwork, and they are going to support first. Okay, from the beneath, underneath they are giving some wooden bamboos. Okay, so all those things they are going to support, and this wooden plates, sometimes they may use MS steel plate also. Okay, so all these are formwork portion. Once that is there, later on they are going to put the reinforcement bar here. So inside there is a reinforcement bar. I will enlarge this diagram. Okay, I will make bigger diagram. Okay, let us. This is a bigger diagram. Now what happened? So this is a pure formwork. Okay, so this is a formwork. That side also that same plate is there. So once inside reinforcement is there, everything is fixed, concrete is poured. This photograph is taken after the concreting. I hope you are going to remember. This is the RCC lintel. After concreting, this picture has been taken. Once everything is done, concreting is done, it is left for 20 days, 21 days curing. Okay, you are providing water or moisture, no? So everything is completed. After you are going to remove this formwork. So after removing the formwork, it appears like this. Okay, whether any formwork is there? No, no formwork is provided here. Okay, so after removing this formwork, this type of structure you are going to see. Similarly, this is also after removing the formwork, I think it is a see here you can see the lintel structure here. Okay, So above that they have started constructing the brickwork. Above that they are going to start constructing the brickwork. Okay. This is actually how the lintel appears inside. Okay. So we'll see a few more points for RCC lintel. RCC lintels have replaced all types. Why? Because they have they have high strength compared to other things. High strength, high rigidity, fire resistance, their economy means they are cheap in construction, and the construction is also very easy. So that is why the word is in construction, is in construction. Okay, so span may be anything 2 meter to 5 meter, so any span can be used. So its width is kept equal to the width of wall. Can you able to see here? So lintel width, if I, this is the width, let us say this is the width, this is the width, okay, this is the width. So width of lintel, width of wall. So wall width is also same. If you take the other section, see here, this diagram. This is the width of wall, this is the width of lintel. So both they are keeping the same. They are keeping the same. So depth of RCC lintel, reinforcement depends upon the span. Depends upon the span. Okay. Depends upon the span. So if the span is large, you require more depth. If span is less, you require less depth. But generally, for what is this residential building, throughout the building depth is generally kept same for ease of construction. That's all. Okay. So now in this we have another type. What is that type? In RCC lintel only. In RCC lintel, you have precast and cast in situ. Precast means what? Ready-made pieces from the factory. Means what? They are manufactured in factory and brought to site and assembled. Okay, one case. Precast means at factory lintels are manufactured and they are brought to site and there they are going to fix one side. Okay. Cast in situ means what? They are casted, means what? They don't get manufactured in factory. All the raw materials are there in the site. They use the centering works, formwork, everything. They will be casted inside directly. They will be casted inside directly. So with this photograph, just now we have seen this photograph. Can you tell what type of RCC lintel is this one? Whether it is a precast or whether it is a cast in situ. So this diagram, this picture is purely cast in situ, because concrete everything is prepared inside. They have casted in the position. I think this is a ready-made lintel, or what you can say precast lintel manufactured in a factory and they assembled here, because this is a CC block construction, no? Ready-made. So they generally use block-wise construction. There they have taken precast lintel. I hope it is now clear. Okay. So this is a typical RCC lintel. There is one more lintel. So this is a precast lintel. Okay. Precast lintel, and this is a cast in situ lintel. So you can give any name to this one, because in the diagram it is not clearly shown. I think this is also cast in situ. Cast in situ. Okay. And let us go to this one more diagram is there. Where is that? Yes, here. Okay. Next type is that RCC boot lintels. RCC boot lintel. So this type of lintel is generally provided. This type of lintel is generally provided over the cavity walls. Over the cavity walls. I will try to draw the diagram here. Okay. So cavity wall consists two portions. No, one leaf of the wheel. I hope you remember the cavity walls. You go to the module 2. There I have described the discussed the cavity walls in detail. So it consists two separate walls joined by something, joined by some bolts, nuts, such that there is a cavity in the middle of these two walls. Okay, like this. So what is happening here? So this is a cavity wall. How the lintel is constructed here? So here I will take another diagram. So here lintel, how they are converted. First one concrete is there, shuttering is provided here at the bottom, reinforcement bars are fixed, later on like this one concrete is poured. Later on this portion total everything concrete is poured. So you got bars, you got concrete which holds two leaves, and everything is concreted. And preferably there will be one DPC layer, very important, damp proof course. I have drawn it in the green color. Just I will draw once again. This green color is a DPC. This, so I will write it. This is a lintel. Okay, try to remember. This is a lintel. Okay, and this is the walls, two leaves. Okay, these are the steel bars, and concreting is done. And so this will be your DPC layer, DPC, damp proof course. Okay, again above that the two walls will continue. Okay, two walls will continue. So generally if you see this one, RCC boot lintels are provided over cavity walls. You remember, boot lintel means cavity walls. So generally it gives better appearance, reduces quantity of concrete. Means what? Somewhat little less quantity of concrete is used. Okay. So the toe section of the boot lintel should be strong enough to sustain the loads. Which is the toe section? This. The total portion which is at the bottom should be strong, because loads will come, no? Generally for any lintel, loads are going to come. Okay. The last point, flexible DPC layer is provided above the lintel. So that is what I have marked green color. So flexible DPC layer is provided above the lintel. For what purpose? To stop the moisture movement from one side to another side. This is about boot lintels. It is provided over the cavity and there is a damp proof course layer. Okay. There is one more lintel we have left. I think it is yes, this is steel lintels. Okay, this is a steel lintel. Means what? Steel element is used as a lintel here. So this is a diagrammatic representation of steel. Okay, now steel lintel, this is the diagrammatic representation. We go to actual how it appears inside steel lintels. Let us go to this diagram. Okay, let us go to this diagram. Where is that steel lintel? In the previous one. Yes, this is the steel lintel. Are you able to see? So steel member is acting as a lintel. So this is one diagram. How they are doing? So there is a wall constructed and there is a opening or gap, steel beams. So this is a steel beam, steel member. And when you see from this side, the cross section is appearing as I, no? Cross section appears as I. So this is called as I section. So elements are called as RSJ. What do you mean by this RSJ? Rolled steel joist. I repeat, RSJ stands for rolled steel joist. The name, technical name given to this member, these type of members. So this is another type of steel member. Sometimes after placing the steel member here, both side again concreting may be done. Okay, both side maybe concreting may be done throughout the width, or maybe brickwork like this, on either side of the steel. So inside you got heavy strong steel, and next to that one you got brickwork as well as sometimes concrete work. So this is a typical steel joist which is acting as a lintel, steel lintel. Now the same thing when you see it in a diagrammatic way. So I hope now it is clear. Okay, this is a cross section. Now can we go to this diagram? Yes. Okay, I will make it a little bit bigger. Okay, I will make it bigger. How it is appearing? So similar, no? So real RSJ lintel, that is rolled steel joist lintel. It is casted there. Okay, it is casted there. In the cross section, it is appearing as I, no? The previous one we have seen like this. Where is that? This one. It is appearing as I. Yes, from this side, it is appearing as I. Yes. So the same thing in the diagrammatic representation, it appears like this. So on either side, it is done concreted, but in that photograph, brickwork is shown. That's all. Okay, if it is done fully concrete, no problem. Sometimes if the width of wall is very large, like this in this example, like how it is shown in this example, it is constructed using not only one, maybe more than two. Okay, so one, two, three. So three sections have been kept side by side. So what I have written, RSJ, three sections have been kept there. Okay, three sections have been kept. So some joining element is also used. So three sections of I sections of RSJ members, three I sectioned RSJ members are placed and are connected using pipe separator. The name given to one structural element which joins the three things. Once all the sections are joined using pipe separator and shuttering is provided on the sides also, like this shuttering plates are provided, and from the top concreting is done. And after curing for 21 days, the formwork is removed, so this brickwork will start constructing. I hope it is clear now. Once formwork is placed, steel joists are placed inside here. Okay, it is connected by pipe separator, and it is connected by pipe separator. So formwork is placed, and after that concreting is poured here. So curing 21 days, so it is going to be removed and the top brickwork will begin. So I hope it is clear now. So steel lintels. Now come to this point. So steel lintels are very strong, very strong. So that is why they are provided when the opening is very large. When the loads are also very high, when superimposed loads are also very high or very heavy. So on this top, heavy loads may come. Okay. So what they are telling? It consists of RSJ, rolled steel joist, okay, or channel section. Like this, if it is a I section, it appears like this. If this part is not there, so obviously it appears like this, no? So this type of section is called as channel section. So what they are telling, it may be single channel section or combination of 2 to 3 units. Both way it is possible, no? If width of wall is very wide, then we can go for multiple I sections. So when used singly, steel joist is embedded in concrete or covered with stone facing. Cladding is nothing but covering. How they are covering here? No? Using stone or using brick or using concrete. When more than one units are placed, then it is positioned by, we have seen, no, tube separators. We call it as tube separators. I hope this lintel part is clear. Steel lintels, okay, RCC lintels, okay, RCC boot lintels. So boot lintels are provided over the cavity walls. I hope it is now clear now. Okay. Lintels are completed. Next, in the next class, we will go for Chajja projection. Okay. Those things we are going to discuss. Okay.